of Family Draws. I'm Alan.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Kay.
I'm Jace.
We're drawing D&D not real classes today.
Yeah, we're continuing from what we did last week, and we're gonna be drawing more obscure D&D classes.
They're homebrews.
Yeah.
If you feel inspired, go ahead and write out the stats and abilities and send them to us.
I would love to see that.
Then we can use these classes in our campaigns.
Yeah, do your own, and then just hashtag it Family Draws, and we'll find it. Hello. Oh, right. So, Kaylin, feel free to. Kaylin is starting us off.
A fluid druid.
Wait, what'd you get, Kaylin?
Oh my goodness, you will be on roll dramatic.
Clipping.
I got a fluid druid.
A fluid druid.
I think this time I'm gonna.
That is very weird.
Yeah, talk us through what you're thinking for a fluid druid.
Well, I'm gonna start with a lady because I feel like why not? We haven't had any ladies.
Yeah,
yet.
they've all been men.
That's true.
What I don't understand is a fluid druid. Is that because druids already control weather? Don't they?
Imagine them being really bendy and flexible, or made of a fluid, their hair maybe is.
Oh,
I don't know. That's just
I'm just flipping my pen too many times, guys. So.
The word fluid could just mean a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
So it's going to be up to Kay's interpretation. How does she want to represent fluid here?
Yeah, it could be a yoga druid. Druids themselves are already pretty granola.
Granola.
Is that not how you say it?
No.
How do you say
I
it?
was just making fun.
Granola.
That's a really long neck, guys. Sorry.
You know what I found out the other day? Is people don't say.
Oops. Oh, did not mean to make it small. Don't worry, I gotta play.
What is it? Oh, God. Now I feel like I'm going crazy. Forget it. There's a word that I say, and apparently I say it the wrong way.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is it Jolly Rancher? Because my sister says Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Rancher?
Yeah, it's weird.
How do you say it?
Jolly Rancher. But
I
she calls it a Jolly Rancher.
That's what I said
accent
too.
on it.
Jolly Rancher.
What?
Yeah.
That's just a happy farmer. Keep drinking. So all of the last time we were recording, I kept drinking Jenny's drink because it was right in front of me, and I don't know why, but I kept reaching for it, and I just did it again.
I just slowly push his hand away.
The consistency that we're looking for.
Is this fluid druid T-posing to a certain dominance?
Is she doing
no, but
the
her arm
warrior
is too
pose?
long.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, she is.
Oh, there you go.
I've been very yoga-y lately.
You have.
Leave it to Jenny to identify a yoga pose. In my mind, I'm like, oh, it's clearly a video game reference.
Although I've been slacking on my practice, but
I downloaded an app that has stretching and yoga and workouts that you can do. So I've been I'm just gonna do the yoga at home because why not?
Tell me about this app.
You're coming up real quiet on the mic. You might want to project just a little bit.
Hold on.
No holding.
I don't know. It's I saw it on Instagram, so I was I'm gonna give it a try. You have to pay for it, but
Oh, no. I'm not
I
paying
watch
for
yoga
yoga.
with Adrian because she's amazing.
is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Yoga by Adrian.
Yoga with Adrian.
That too. she didn't create yoga, but you can do it with her.
No, she's
feel
great.
this-
She has a yoga video for every situation that you
Oh,
could possibly think of.
I like that, obnoxiously long hair.
Yeah.
She's got for every situation.
Yeah,
Is
she
she wearing
has
a shirt
yoga
right
for
now?
I
hangovers,
haven't given her
a series
clothes
of
yet.
yoga for weight loss. She has yoga for every individual body part you could think of. Just
got that yoga for
yoga for anger, yoga for when you're sad.
it's 12
everything.
p.m. on a Friday, and I'm I really wish it was 3:30 already.
Basically.
Yoga for them feels.
Hold on.
No, she's really good though.
Well, they put music to it and
Okay,
stuff too.
you're the captain. You don't have to tell us to hold on. You got the whole.
Hold on. Hold on while I continue doing what I was doing.
Unless you're gonna say with some gusto, you're about to take a sharp turn. You're hold on. And
Hold on. You're all going to want to see
Praise
this.
I feel like
I'm about to add eyebrows.
she did tap your eyebrows. Sorry.
You're going to want to comment on this.
I feel like she should be calm and happy. She's weird.
What is the abilities of a fluid druid?
So
I have a couple ideas.
Is it kind of like the Wii Fit trainer, where she can like do the pose and like shit flies out of her?
I will say that this is not the way that I thought a fluid druid would go. So I don't even. But that's okay. It's not my interpretation of fluid druid.
That's why we are
She's got
all
real
here.
long legs, guys. Real long.
Well, yeah, because
She's got her
does-
legs go all the way
she does
up.
so much yoga that she's just got that.
I imagine this is what Jen would be like.
This is why people do yoga,
What,
because it
Jen
makes you
would be like?
taller.
Yeah, this is Jen. This is just like my interpretation of Jen. She's got real long legs.
Jen Passios, for those you don't know.
Here you go, Jen. You got short arms and long legs.
This is how she sees you.
No, like this is if I were to draw Jen's legs, they would just be days.
Days.
Legs for days.
Well, it's the 5th leg of March.
Okay.
What leg of the week is it?
Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like, you know how JRPGs usually have like giant titan creatures that are the place you live on, where it's like, oh, we live on the back of the turtle.
Oh, yeah.
And Kaylin's game would be like, oh, it's the Giants Wednesday leg.
I want this leg to be more bent. Sorry.
Just, you don't have to apologize.
I am going to. I will always.
No, that's not our bet.
Just overdo it. When in doubt, always overdo it. That's what I do.
Then it looks purposely exaggerated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When I was going to school for film, we would always get asked if we did something on purpose. And then if we said no, they'd rip us apart because it was wrong. So there's a right way to do film, right? And if you do it the wrong way, if you do it on purpose, you're fine. So we would be in class, and the teacher would be like, so I noticed there was a continuity error here, which if you didn't catch it on that's real bad. If you did it on purpose, though, that was really craftily done. And we were like, totally on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like she wears really tall socks to do her yoga.
Oh my god, she's doing socks or yoga in socks?
That is hard.
That's so slippery.
hard.
Wow,
I
does
just
that?
literally this is just me drawing Jen. Like,
Wow,
That's
she's
true.
got such core control.
She's doing it on pavement. That's how she's able to stay.
She's out in the wild, and when you're out in the wild, you know, you need protection for your feet.
You got grass stains all over the I like that.
I'm laughing.
She's
like,
out in the wild, and you need protection for your feet. You know, like socks.
Well, see, the thing is,
That's
she's
shoes.
a druid, so
Shoes.
she doesn't want too much separation between her and nature as
Exactly.
a druid.
You gotta be close, yeah.
Yeah.
We're just a few fibers away.
like, and I kind of imagine that she's kind of like a waterbender.
Oh, okay,
Ooh,
alright.
cool, yeah.
You know,
Oh, okay, like she uses yoga poses to... Well, actually, isn't that just waterbending?
yeah.
The waterbenders pretty
yeah.
much are doing, like, yoga while they're bending.
But also fits
This is
the
a lot better
description
than what
of a
I was
fluid
thinking,
druid,
though. 'Cause
So,
it was either water that was a druid, or it was a druid that used, like
But she has to be near like a stream.
I
So.
a
would've-
runny nose.
What I think I
Ew.
would have done is a bottle with just a face in it.
oh,
And you could buy a fluid druid where, like, it's just a druid in a bottle. I'm a
That's cool.
druid in a bottle,
You
baby.
pour him out and be like, okay, fluid druid.
Yeah, do your shit.
But she's gotta be near like a water source.
Oh.
Okay, so she's...
It just seems like a druid that has less abilities.
Yeah, so she's
This
just
is
a
like-
waterbender.
No, because so for a lot of druids, you have to have like a thing. Like when I cast bark skin yesterday, I had to use bark to do it. Like
Oh, did you have bark on you?
we were in a tree.
Oh, true. I forgot. Yeah, that is true.
So a lot of druid abilities, like you have to be near, like to create water, you need to have like some water. Like
Right.
you can't just create it out of thin air. So she could pull water from her like thing, or she could pull it from a cloud. I just wanted her near a river right now because I feel like that'd be fun.
So I gotta admit, most
And
of the
very-
classes I made up were just funny names.
Yeah, I noticed. Well, last time you had me draw a heck romancer,
Mhm.
which when I read it, I went, heck romancer?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What?
I went more the punny route.
Right, yeah.
which is good.
Yeah, I feel like give her like one of these little things.
Sash.
So she can have like a little like water skin type thing, you know, just in case.
Just like Kiara, or whatever her name is. Katara.
Yeah, there
I was like,
you go.
I'm gonna wait till you get there.
Yeah, just let me struggle, thanks.
I do it to him all the time.
And
so.
her friend Ang the Avatar.
Yeah, and Ahsoka with the boomerang. You got all
But
the
I think
characters.
when she gets mad though, like her water gets very like jaggy. You know?
Oh, okay.
Turbulent.
I like that. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like and like she can freeze them when she's mad. She's no longer like warm and fuzzy. She's cold. So then everything turns to ice and it's jaggedy and it hurts.
So that's why she does yoga, to keep calm and control the water.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
All right, there she is. She did it.
There you go. That's the spot.
Alright, that's the fluid druid.
That's
All
the
right.
fluid
There we go.
druid.
Alright, we got Jenny behind the pen now. Here comes the hat of suggestions.
I think that's one of mine.
Oh yes, I love this one.
A barbarian.
A barbarian.
He's a barbarian.
Wow.
So that's just like a mixture of two classes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got all the talent of a bard, but all the brutality of a barbarian.
Ooh. Alright.
Does that mean he only plays an axe?
Well, I was gonna say, I want his main thing to be like, it's like a combination instrument weapon. I'm just trying to think of which two to combine.
Okay, alright.
He could be potentially very metal.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I think
But what if he wasn't? Like, what if he was like
I'm gonna go with
a pop guy?
But
Like,
what if he wasn't?
No. What you said is cool, but what if?
What if not
what if
that?
he didn't do that? It's gonna be like a big old hammer
Oh,
that's
alright.
like
Nice.
also a guitar.
Oh, I was thinking banjo.
Well, I mean, you know, a stringed instrument. That's way too big to connect the strings to it. No.
No.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's a fantasy world.
Yeah, and I don't even know how guitars work, so just if
Yeah,
there's strings
you
on
know.
it,
I won't call you out on it.
Yeah. Does there have to be a hole though?
no.
Would that compromise the strength
The
of the hammer?
acoustic noise. Oh yeah, maybe if there was a hole in your hammer.
no, it's an electric hammer.
Yeah, maybe it's an electric
An
hammer.
electric hammer. That's great.
He has to plug it in if he wants to play.
No,
Otherwise,
he
it's
just
like.
charges it like he's like Thor. He like charges it with lightning and then he's
Oh, a barbarian. Oh jeez. I like this. This is cute.
I love that you went with the hammer. It's not the first expected one.
Can you imagine if
Well,
like
I'm still a newbie at D&D, so I don't know what's canon, like what's typical. I don't know.
Well, there's a game where there's a guy who like plays music and his like axe is a guitar.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's brutal legend.
I think that's like the easy stereotypical one to go to is like the guitar axe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved that game so much. Double Fine is a great studio.
I've
All
never
right.
played it, but it looked cool.
Hmm.
Now this pose. What do barbarians look like? Is
They
there
are
a
just
typical look?
Huge, beefy
Just huge.
girl or dudes.
Yeah, they're
I was
usually,
gonna say dude, but I don't want us to be just like
Mm.
only gender specific.
they're usually beefy boys, but now you can choose which traits are barbarian and which ones are barbarian too.
Yeah, it's true. He could have huge arms and tiny legs.
Like that guy from Dance
Little
Battle in
ballet
college.
legs and just ripped arms.
Yeah, like bards do. You know how they got those ballet legs.
All right.
I was reading the bard class though, and apparently like you don't have to be like a musical bard. They can be like painters or dancers or
Oh,
stuff
and
to
just
inspire-
inspire through the arts.
Yeah, and I was like, that's so cool because I just saw Bard and I was like, I don't want a musical character.
I've been wanting
Yeah,
to
I would
play-
never want to have to sing or come up with songs or anything. So.
I've been wanting to play a campaign really badly with like a futuristic D&D, like where technology and magic are together, you know?
Yeah.
And I've been telling Jenny about this class idea I've had forever, where it's a bard, but he just has a magic crystal that's literally an iPod. And so like while you're playing the character, anytime you need to do a song or inspiration or anything, you just like pull out your phone and like start playing a song. And so he just touches his crystal and plays like Sweet Home Alabama or something.
I miss.
So I
Which
like
would be
his,
really fun. Actually, I respect
That's
his arm.
That's
His
a darn
friend.
good arm.
Thank you. It kind of reminds me of Gaston a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he looked like Fred from Scooby-Doo. Freddy.
Hmm.
He
Yeah.
He just needs
yet.
an ascot.
Oh God, here comes the hand. I don't know how to.
When in doubt, hide the hand.
That's what I do. Always.
I don't think I can hide it though. It's a
All of my
it's a
drawings
stringed
from high school are
instrument.
just
Put it in
people
a glove.
with their hands behind their backs.
I still have to draw the fingers though.
No, it'd just be a mitten.
No, yeah. he wears a mitten.
Oh,
He's that metal.
Wow, he can pick his... I like that. He can pick his strings through a mitten.
Is he a sensitive soul, or is he just like
He
a big
is.
beefy guy?
No,
with
he
magic
looks
talent?
really beefy, but he's really actually
like a
a
baby
sweet
face.
man.
They're like, it's all on you, barbarian, and he's like, all right, and he lets one of them hit his hammer, and then he's like, why are there so many songs about rainbows?
Yes.
They're like, oh god, I guess it's inspiring. Am I inspired? Is this what inspirement feels like?
Inspiration?
That is the word for what I was trying to describe.
Boop, boop, boop.
I like inspirement. It works for me.
Alright. Real messy line, but that's okay.
Well, barbarian. With their abilities... So barbarians' abilities, they've got rage, right?
Yeah.
How do you hold a guitar? How
Hey,
do I draw this?
who knows? Only people who air guitar know.
Like it's like you're holding a book. Like if you're holding the spine of a
Wow.
book.
What?
Yeah, just put the fingers over the struts.
Like if I hold a book like this.
I think holding a guitar and holding a book are very different affairs.
Not when you're holding a book by its spine.
Sure.
Barbarians hold books, guitars, and enemies by
Wow,
their
his
spine.
arm is too short. Oops, whoa. I just erased a line across his hammer. Okay. His arm is too short.
You do have, there's a bit of a tricky perspective here.
Yeah.
There's like some forearm overlapping the, what's the other part of your arm called?
The
Which
bicep.
yeah, your upper
Yeah, but there's
arm.
There's
bicep
some
and a
arm
tricep.
overlapping the other arm.
You have like forearm? What's that other half called?
It's not a big deal, hon. Just put like a little circle over it.
A
That's
circle
why I
over
don't
what?
draw hands. I just do
circle
little
over what?
circles. I just do circles. Just put a circle over
Everyone
the...
has a fist. It's always a fist.
Yeah. Little ball hands.
Yay.
Perfect.
No, he could have his hand real low on the neck too. He could be doing that, what is it called, where you just like tap the strings really hard?
It's
This is
string
another
tapper.
button. Yes.
Tapping.
Yeah.
That's called stapping.
Stapping?
Yeah.
That's the technical term.
Well, if you're in the industry, yeah.
Good God.
Good God.
I can't believe he knows so much.
I'm married a music aficionado.
He's got really sensitive skin. That's why he wears the gloves to play the guitar.
He doesn't want to get calluses.
Well, yeah, he's a gentle lover, so he can't get those guitar hands.
He doesnn't want calluses on his beautiful mittens.
Is he
and
like
his
really
beautiful hands.
romantic then?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright,
Aren't
yeah.
most bards? I feel like most bards are like.
Yeah, I
I
feel like...
you're either a romantic bard or you're like a complete player.
What if it's like a gender thing? So like, he's a man, right?
Yeah.
So if you're a man barbarian, anytime you see someone, and we're not going to judge, like whatever, like if you see another, if you're attracted to men and you see another man, you suddenly become the romantic bard half. And if you see a woman, you're suddenly like the savage, like full on kill.
Just the metal.
Yeah. So if there's no prospect of attraction, you just go full barbarian and just destroy.
He just starts yelling like, "Take down the matriarchy."
Here's
Boy.
little boots.
I
Oh,
can see.
those are good boots.
He's very robotic.
You
but-
got boot skills, not a lot of hand game. But you got
No, not today.
you got that thick old neck.
Yeah, he has a real thick bicep coming over his
You
chest
can
right
tell,
here,
like,
but it's okay.
because he does the fretwork with his fingers, there's a lot more finger muscle there. But he strums with his left arm, so that's why his left arm is so much beefier. It's
Exactly.
like
All the
strumming
strumming.
hardcore.
I can't wait to see the Chen here because there's so many ways you could take it.
Yeah,
Like, is he a soft features man? Is he?
I'm gonna give him a nice curl on the front of his hair first
Ooh.
of all.
Whoa.
That is very Gaston.
I'm not trying to copy Gaston, to be clear.
Man, he's
Yeah,
handsome.
that's-
I'm not
no
gonna
trademark.
say I didn't take inspiration.
I like how Jay's is like he's handsome. All he has is a body and hair.
What a handsome guy. my dream man is no face.
Who needs it?
There he is.
Yeah, that's the worst part of a body anyways.
Oh, I think I didn't give him enough room to have
He
a
doesn't
face
need a
here.
chin.
He could just have
I
a short
mean-
face.
He's one of those
Can you do that
people
thing where you like draw around the thing and move it?
Right, what?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So if you want to move
You
stuff,
select.
you can do this little
Oh,
squiggly,
okay.
circle it, and then you hit the movement thing.
I gotcha. I'm not that advanced yet. I may try it at some point, though.
that advanced. You hit the little squiggly.
Too advanced for me.
Slow down now.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. Get ready. It's going down.
It's coming.
No.
It's such a weird preparatory thing when people are like, all right.
I think
hope
that
you're
This
prepared.
draw is like really perplexing to me right now.
I just want to reflect right now. I know so many people in my day-to-day life like, oh my god, I can't draw. And I'm like, I feel like if we just like all sit down and try, you can
What
draw.
is that
Yeah.
mouth?
It's just lines.
Because let's be honest, hun, like you drew a pizza mancer for me the other day, and it was a lot worse than this. It was great, but this guy,
Yeah.
you've already come along.
You got
I
a
almost
pizza
drank your
mancer?
drink again.
Please, I did.
Yeah, because she was like, I want to practice. Can you hit me with a prompt? And I was like, yeah, draw a pizza mancer. And I was, it was an elemental
try it.
with the element of pizza.
That's awesome.
So I thought it was going to be
like.
like a tornado of pizza,
wanna try
but she
something.
ended up drawing a man made out of pizza shooting pizza out of his hand.
All right, I tried to give him like starry eyes.
God.
He's like a
Instead, you
starry
gave him
eye.
unfeeling alien eyes.
You gotta do the pupil with a little bit of the iris. Give the
You're
iris
right.
A little, like,
It's like, I love you.
Oh God, what am I doing? It's like I'm so going one feature at a time that in the big picture none of them match. But
Like,
it's
that's why I do like a little scribble beforehand, so I can at least figure out
you
what I
know,
want to do.
I probably should have done that, but we're too far gone now.
Yeah.
We're
I feel
down
like
the
if you
path.
super zoom in on where the eyes are, you can get it the way you want it.
I think she can do it either way.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'm empty inside.
No, it's too big now. Hold on. All right.
Is there any weakness the barbarian has?
I feel like, yeah.
Just his own. He wears his heart on his sleeve.
Oh yeah, he's emotionally vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's rough.
he tries to act all tough, but he knows he doesn't have it in him.
That's no way to live.
He can't handle any criticism at all.
People are like, your music's bad,
Your
and he goes
song
into a
sucks.
rage.
That's when the hammer comes in.
Oh god.
That's so creepy. He needs an eyelid.
It is
that's
because
why.
you made him cartoon everywhere else, and then you made his eyes like hyper realistic.
No, I don't feel like they're hyper realistic. I feel like they're classic Disney style.
Okay, yeah.
Either way, he's kind of terrifying.
He's
What
very
is-
sensitive anytime he gets rejected.
What's the ultimate
He goes into a
ability?
rage.
Like if you were to have like an ultimate
Ultimate-
attack.
I like to imagine
Well-
that maybe he can strum the guitar by hitting people with the hammer.
Thank you.
Like he uses the motion of hitting them to strum at the same time.
He like brings it down and then swings through and strums it. All right.
Oh, nice.
Does he need anything else?
I don't know. It's your character.
I know. Well, I'm thinking out loud. His eye still looks real creepy.
That's fine. He's beautiful.
It's fine. He's burly. He's gonna have some hair on his chest. And a beautiful song
oh, there we
coming
go.
from his mouth.
Isn't he smiling?
He's
sings
kind
through
of
his
smiling.
teeth.
La, la, la.
It's fine. I've already created a monster. Might as well just go with it. These aren't going to be accurate notes in any way, shape,
I
or
love
form
it.
because I'm not going to
This
take the time to do that.
Mitten wearing, hammer wielding
Barbarian.
barbarian.
Yes.
Did it.
It's beautiful.
Nailed it.
Now, the worst thing I'm realizing about
TM.
the prompt that I've assigned here is you could already have a barbarian. You can multi-class and have a...
Yeah,
You
what
could,
we've done is
but-
we've given you a perspective way
It
you
could have
can
been
build
a
your
bard
barbarian.
librarian. Like, that could have been the barbarian.
Oh, you're
bard.
right. Oh, you could have taken it...
Librarian? Oh
Like-
yeah, I guess that does have
Yeah.
a B in it.
Yeah. Well,
Lardbarian?
Bard.
Well, because like barian isn't brarian, so it would be a librarian.
How many kids do you know that says Barian? All of them.
Excuse me, Mrs. Librarian.
True.
I'm going to the library. That's what I'll
The
say.
library.
All right, who's up?
The Biblioberry.
Oh,
All right, yeah.
we're
I
down
can
to
do
the
that.
last two. Okay. Here comes Alan on the pen.
All I did was stand up and sit down.
It's really strenuous.
Trying to work.
Someone want to hold this hat for me?
Oh.
Yeah, we don't want any cheating here.
I think these prompts are mine. Oh, thank goodness I didn't get one. Oh, it's the bro. So my class to draw is the bro. So I think we gotta start with the most iconic parts of the bro.
Is it I'm gonna sue your daddy outfit? Or my dad's gonna sue you?
Well, there's a lot of different bros. There's like a bro. There's like a bra. There's a bro.
I think we gotta.
There's like that bruh.
Bruh. We gotta start with the iconic.
The backwards hat.
Yeah,
The
you gotta have
backwards
that.
hat. You know, when I was in school, I was in a fraternity, and so I know what a bro looks like. I've got this. I apparently don't know how to draw one though. All right, there we go. That's
Did you see
that's
my
what a
last
hat looks
drawing?
like.
It's okay.
We need some tuft of hair coming out of the hat though.
Right.
Okay, see that's important because there's the bros that have like a lot of hair and there's the bros that have no
All
hair.
I can think about, like, backwards hat bro is the guy that I used to work with that was in Alan's fraternity. A backwards hat bro.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
Well, Alan knows
know
who
who
he is.
I don't even know who he is.
Well,
You don't like him.
I can think of.
Oh, okay. If he was
Okay.
in my fraternity, of course I like him. We're
'cause
brothers.
there's one that you did work with that I think we all like.
Yeah. And there was the other one that was a trainer that no one liked.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
He was a backwards hat bro.
No one else does though. All right, there we go. He's
I
got
don't
to
know
have
his
his
name, I
side
just know his
shaved,
It's the
face.
same as the
Right.
other one.
Oh.
They have the same name.
Oh.
and he's got to have an earring. You can't not have an earring if you're a bro.
But if you have an earring, he'll be like, "What up, fag?"
Oh, jeez.
Sorry to throw out the F word,
Warning
but when
language.
you're, when you're in the bro zone.
And the whole bro culture has changed drastically. They now do wear those really hard dark brim glasses.
Yeah, that used to be a nerd thing.
Yeah, they're
Now
not
it's a cool
prescription though. That's the thing.
No, they have like no lenses on them whatsoever. Not even fake lenses. They're
Yeah.
just empty lenses.
Well, this bro, because it's medieval times, has part of the lenses in because there's no technology to like perfectly take it out. So there's a little bit of lens left as he just smashed it. He's just like, bruh? No, that's not what he's like. He's like, bruh.
Yeah, that looks good.
He's got to have that eyebrow that's a square root on. Perfect. And the other one's just like, Alright, that's awesome. And, nope, that's gonna go this way. Yes.
I can already I can feel him coming over trying to intimidate me, but everyone's like, dude, just back off. And he's like, nah, man.
You may notice he has two sets of eyebrows. That's because the lower ones are normal and the upper ones are painted. They're drawn on.
So in a D&D sense, what are his abilities?
I thought the second set was his eyelids.
Yes. No, that makes more sense. His abilities. I don't. That's his
I feel
neck.
like big neck.
It works though. It kind of works.
I
No,
feel
it looks.
I applaud
That's
you,
okay.
sir. This is,
Alright, I gotta make him a little bit smaller.
I
Because
feel
I'm
like
not gonna have enough room for his big ass body.
I feel like a bro thinks that he has a lot of charisma, but really doesn't.
his charisma score is a 2, but he put a +6 in the little modifier.
And everyone's like, that's not a thing.
And every time he rolls, he's like, yeah, +6. And I'm like, no, it's...
That's not what that is.
That's not even possible.
No, bro, we told you. That's not how stats work.
And he goes, how's it going, dude?
How's it going, dudes? He will have a little bit of pudge because his shirt is just not big enough for him.
So this is... I'm gonna... no, I don't know if I
But
should even bother telling
he
this
thinks he's got a lot
story.
of charisma. He thinks he's super strong. He thinks he's all that. And he's really just
I feel like we're projecting a
So-
lot.
So this guy goes to our gym. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
Kate,
I 100% know who you're talking
but he always wears this shirt that says swole, but it's too small for him,
Oh, perfect.
and he's
But
not.
he's not like pudgy.
I
I
can't.
don't ever look at him because he's making so much noise that I go far away.
I can't tell if he has any pudgy, or if it's just because like his shirt is so tight, and he's also
Yeah,
not
his-
like a 6-pack guy.
His shirt is just like way too small for him.
I'm not judging anyone's body, by the way. Mine's terrible, so.
But he's one of those bros who comes to the gym and he slams everything and he yells about everything. And I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you yelling? You're with your friends who are not yelling.
We're talking about completely different guys.
No, I feel like it's the same guy.
We're talking about different guys.
There's just so many sucky people at your gym.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
At
It's easy
most
to mix them up.
gyms, I feel like.
Well, we have some really good people.
I love that his belt buckle is
so
swole. Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, this is perfect. I gotta. Okay. Gotta draw this in real quick.
Oh, okay.
Because it's about.
I think that would help my drawing on here a lot if I turn that off.
Yeah, go for it. I know I draw better with the correction higher up. And like, what if he did all chest and no arms? All chest and shoulders.
No, I feel like
He just
I feel
like
like
strictly
if you do chest and
uses.
shoulders, you're an arms guy and you're not a legs guy. Like you don't touch your legs. Your legs are like
No, I like this idea that like he only uses cable machines for chest and shoulder, but has never worked his arms. But he's also like,
so what is he
you
good
gotta
at?
work
Like,
your
what's
large
his
muscle
thing?
groups. Science,
What is his
dude.
contribution to the? Has he got really good intimidation? Like he can just scare people away?
No. He thinks he does though.
No, because he could be like that really loud guy. Like he scares people away because he's so loud.
I think
I
what
thought you were giving him tiny fingers for a second, and I was like, yes, I love this tiny fingered man.
I think what it is that, and by the way, you can't see it, but this is Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah, that's
Obviously. And I think what the thing is with this guy is that he succeeds on all his checks, but only because everyone's like, I don't want to deal with the fact that this guy's going to be abrasive with the fact that he failed. So I think it's like, he's like, I go to persuade the shopkeep, and he fails, but the shopkeep is like, man, you're wrong, and yeah, fine. Yeah, I'll give you a discount. Just leave, please.
Imagine the shopkeep being Slow's exasperated voice every time he was like mouthing, like he's voicing a character, and he's like, whatever.
No, so the secret about Slow, whenever he's having the worst customers, he becomes the nicest person. So I could always tell what kind of day it was at GameStop when I would go into work. 'Cause, like, if he was in a really chipper mood, I knew that he must be having a terrible day.
No.
And then customers would leave and be like, oh my god, I'm so done today. And if you go in and he was just like his normal, like, oh hey. I was like, oh, it must have been a good day so far. You're not compensating.
So I think he needed the little V-neck.
So
Best definition.
Yeah.
is the bro a race or a class or is it both?
I think
No, I think
he so you got the iconic things, right? You've got your belt, you've got your earring and your hat, and your Pabst Blue, right? So those are the key parts of any bro. So like you can have a dwarf bro, but he's gonna have like that same hat, you know, and he's
Yeah.
gonna have the earring, and he's gonna have his Pabst Blue.
What are their abilities though? Other than like people just don't want to deal with them.
Yeah, like what does he actually have going for him?
well, that's the
Nothing,
thing. Not,
yeah.
not a whole lot.
Like
He's
why
just
would
useless.
anyone choose
He's
to
compensated.
be a bro?
I think it's because
That's
there's
everyone's question.
Oh, okay, no, okay, I do got it. So there is
I feel like
there
bros
is a
travel in
reason.
packs.
That's the thing. Is like there are like there's a over in here. Let me do this. There's an overabundance of like other bros, and they just like they all move around in like a pack. So you've got like all these other bros with you. Like wherever you go, you've got your pack of bros.
So really, he's kind of like a druid that just gets like a lot of familiars.
Or like a necromancer who raised a bunch of people from the dead.
Sure.
and then you can't tell it, but
I like how
they
this
all
one
have
over
the
here
hats.
looks like it's
You know
just
what?
kind of hanging
They
on
all
his
have the
shoulder.
hats.
He's like,
he's like, "Yo, what's up, bro?"
It's like
over
watching
his
you
shoulder.
draw this. I have to. Are Pokemon trainers just bros? they go around with their pack. They wear their backwards hat. They don't really have a lot going for them.
I think the problem is I don't think Pokemon is mainstream, or I think Pokemon's still too mainstream to be a bro thing. I think bros are into Yu-Gi-Oh,
Oh, I actually.
which is sad. No, I love Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yeah, I love
but
Yu-Gi-Oh.
that's what happens.
It's so weird because
I
bros
really
are so
like what this
dynamic.
one
Because
looks
like
he's just like hunched on him. He's like, ha!
8 years ago, bros would have beat you up for playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's so perfect, hun. It is definitely his wingman. That's another thing. Like the bros, when in a pack, get a bonus to charm things. When you're trying to, I don't even think there's something for it in 5e, but you used to have like seduce rolls and things.
I feel like it's
Does
like,
this all fall under
Charisma. That's what.
Yeah.
Charisma
Yeah.
score?
Yeah. So this guy's like, "Hey, dude, I got you back. That girl's whack."
I like to imagine that even when they fail at persuasion, they're also persuasive that like they persuade him that he succeeded.
Yeah, they're like, "Man, she was probably not into dudes." He's like, "Oh yeah, for real, bro. Kill them all." All right, I think this is the bro.
I'm glad you added the extra layer. I think it really brings it together.
It
All
did.
right, good.
Brought it to life.
All right, who's next?
oh, you're
The
last.
final one,
Okay,
I think, right? Number 4.
You're the final.
Who's keeping count?
God.
Tell us in the comments which number this is.
Yeah, proactively.
We can't count.
A chef.
That wasn't me.
All right, so I have the
Oh.
chef class.
You're gonna want to hit the
Oh, I got you.
magnifying glass. That's what it is.
There we
You
go.
also have a giant pen. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah,
Your
because
group
I was
work is
doing all the
perfect.
bros,
Yes, I do have a giant pen.
and I didn't have no black.
But
Perfect.
what we're gonna do, I think I need to start using all the tools at my disposal here.
You know, I probably should start doing that
I
too.
can't. Every time I do something like that, I'm like, well, my sketchy person looks better than my actual person.
Yeah, but then you make another layer and you trace over it, then it's a little easier.
I do that. I did that with like I tried to draw myself, and I was just like, I want to go with this outline person instead.
So here's what I'm thinking. A chef, we all know what a chef is, but a chef is a little bit different in D&D.
Okay.
Just because they have a different ingredients available
Mm-hmm.
in the world of monsters.
He's always participating in Chopped.
No, I'm so done with Chopped that I don't know that.
Does he have a gun?
No,
Oh.
it'll be clear.
I thought it was a sawed-off
I feel like it's
shotgun for a second.
Right?
I think maybe he's at the cooking counter.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Does he have like a little stall in town?
Like a little.
No, he's like a pop-up.
that's
chef
just
station.
little, like,
a temporary
market,
fire to show
whatever.
you that's the stove top. I don't know. Are there stoves in Final or in D&D?
Well,
Where are we?
they can build fires. I don't know, and put it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure.
There's magical
magic,
shit stuff over everywhere.
Okay. I just wanna.
Is he? So he has a cooking show? Is he
Oh,
like?
maybe that's maybe that's what it is. He has a cooking show, and it's
But it pops up wherever he is in his adventure.
it's co-hosted by someone over here.
What is that?
This will become much more clear in time.
Oh, is that a beholder?
Yeah, it's co-hosted by a beholder because they have all those eyes that have different effects. So
Right.
he can like instantly heat zap something, or they can freeze it if it needs to be like flash
Ooh.
freeze.
I would love it if the beholder didn't speak, because normally beholders talk, like they speak common. I would love it if he was like, "What do you think, Greg?" And Greg was just like, "Gah."
He just lets out guttural snarls.
Well, you know what that means, folks. If Greg likes it, it's a home run.
And I got to imagine like maybe they just hang ingredients here that I'll fill in with some critters.
Oh, I like that.
Nice.
This is a whole scene. I gotta start doing more scene stuff.
I didn't realize it was gonna be a scene until
that's so morbid.
I didn't realize what to do for the chef.
Well, I feel like for a chef you have to have a scene because you show all his kitchen tools and his stuff.
That's a weirdly
But
humanoid
I would love
fox.
if this just like popped
Oh
up
no!
there.
Terrifying.
It'll be more clear what that is later.
I feel like that's just like hanging curtains.
I would love it if like the chef, in order to pursue different exotic ingredients, can go, and with the help of his beholder, he can interdimensional jump. So like he's got some Moogles hanging, and like he's got like chocobo legs, and like he's just collecting stuff from the multiverse. He's got Mario mushrooms. He's just bringing together the worlds of tastes.
Cool.
And this is all in D&D.
Oh yeah.
There's a whole stat block for all of those creatures from video games and stuff.
It is a shoot ton of work for the DM to like, prep.
Yeah. Oh god. You know what? DMs actually advise that you just please don't play a chef. Like, come on. Like, all the work I already put into this campaign, and you're gonna make me have to do all the chef stuff too.
I would make the chef do it and be like, sorry, chef, it's your job.
So let's get in. We're gonna zoom in. If I keep it kind of centered, it shows up there pretty well.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
like center it on whatever you're working on at that point.
Okay, so we're just gonna fill out the hat a little bit. I don't know what his face looks like yet, so we'll get there.
At first, I thought you were doing like one of those like headband things with like a really tall hairdo.
No,
Sweatband
so I'm
with
trying
a-
I'm trying to remember Ratatouille because that's like my mental reference for a chef.
It's got a big nose.
Really?
I'm trying to remember what the hat looks like. So if that looks like a chef's hat,
Yeah, it's close. It's like
Yeah.
it looks like a medieval chef's hat. Like the brim is like one of those things that hops down on a knight's.
A visor.
yeah, that's a good idea. It's the visor of a knight's helmet on a chef's hat.
Yes.
So while he's out getting ingredients,
That's
He has
so
protection.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
and I think this one is an elf.
Ooh,
I think he's
our first elf of this season.
I think he's got just like a little bit of a chubby face, just because he taste tests a lot, and it's hard not to.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
You don't need self-control when you're a chef.
no, he loves food, and he's passionate about it. He's not worried about what you think of his aesthetics. He's worried about his flavor.
It's gotta have a good flavor profile.
Now, being an elf, I think he also needs like more detailed eyes than I would probably give another race.
That's fair. Elves are all about those eyes. That's nice. I like that.
I think he's got to be just like slightly pretty.
He's chubby. He's like one of those people who like they look beautiful no matter what, you know.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
like
yeah. It sounded like you were about to dig yourself a big hole
No,
there.
but they look like they always look good.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
celebrity. There's a celebrity whose name is now crazy escaping me. Who was the guy who played Doctor Strange?
Oh,
Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's like, he's the sexiest guy alive. And then you look at him objectively and you're like, what? But he makes it work.
He does on occasion kind of have a slightly goofy looking face.
Yeah.
They usually have like a weird like lapel kind of shirt, right? Like it's got like a really
it's like
exaggerated
a fold over.
Yeah, it folds
Yeah.
over, yeah.
collar thing.
I got to wear
I
one
think
of those
you
when
kind
I
of nailed
used
it,
to
actually.
do
That was
catering.
good.
And so they wear that jacket. And definitely the long sleeve still, because you're not going to short sleeve while you're cooking over.
Some chefs do short sleeve ones. So their sleeves
He
are
doesn't.
stuck and stuff.
Not
Not
with the
when you're
stuff
in a
he's cooking.
fantasy world.
Yeah. You don't want a half living goblin to grab up at your wrist while you're trying to put him in the frying pan.
Yeah, because you gotta get it as raw as possible for goblin meat.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that goblins are like lobsters. They have to be boiled alive.
Is that how you would hold a frying pan?
What is he doing with his
Yeah.
other hand? Is he wadding a thing of cash at the beholder?
Yeah, so part of the show is he just holds money out.
I feel like your handle is
That's how he can.
Yeah, this is a
Like, I
really...
feel like it needs to be
No,
toasted.
it's homemade.
This is a weird... this is a fantasy frying pan.
Anything that is not to proportion or in the right way is fantasy.
Got lots of eggs in there.
No, these are eyeballs.
Oh,
He's
the
cooking
eye
up
newts and all that. Fun
some
stuff.
monster eyes.
He looks so pleasant and
He does look like a great guy. Like, he would be doing such gruesome stuff to make this food.
Yeah.
But you're just like, I'm willing to put up with it because you are a good guy.
Honestly, not to infringe on your interpretation of the chef, but my idea was that he would make a great fighter because how many weapons do you have in a kitchen, really? Like, every cooking tool can be a weapon. So I was imagining him being violent, but his eyes are beautiful.
Like a bandolier across the chest with a rolling pin, like steak
you
knives.
got a block of knives next to you, yeah.
I think this is
mallet.
the other eye that he hasn't put in yet. He's just
and he's like,
so you're gonna want to cook it for about 15 minutes at 350 degrees.
And of course, we've already prepared what the end result will look like, so we'll pan over here.
Yeah.
Zoom out a little.
Your draw's belly.
I know what I gotta draw.
This is so cute.
Maybe he needs like a little bit of like
adorably morbid.
There's like little blush
There's
marks
just like
under his
hanging
eyes.
creatures
Yeah.
behind him.
he's got the little anime blush because he's just kind of he's
just-
bashful.
He's so
him.
jolly.
Only he would have a TV show or a telecrystal show with like all these like gross things, and everyone's like, God, I love that show. Aww,
He's
look
the
at
best
this
guy.
chibi
Yeah,
beholder.
this is Beholder Buddy. And I think he's got two of those. Like usually it's under each eye, but now he's got to have two on the one eye.
That's so
Well, because
freaking
they're
cute.
part like they usually appear like on your cheekbones, and since he still has a conventional mouth.
I gotta just come to the side a little bit to get that line straight enough.
You just alter the thing and bring it over there.
Oh, I just meant for my hand motion.
Gotcha.
When I draw on the iPad, I physically turn the iPad a lot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you can't do that with this. I'm so used to like rotating and all this stuff.
But it's not bad. It actually, you get used to it pretty
Do you
quickly.
think the beholder is offended that he's cooking so many eyes? Like,
No.
he's like, I have a lot of eyes. Like, are those my eyes?
No, they're not beholder eyes. I think he understands.
Maybe he's very defensive about eyes because he's like very protective.
Or maybe it's like
He fights for eyeball rights.
is it like a forbidden cuisine for him? So he's like super excited. He's like, I've always wanted to taste eyes, but it's forbidden where I come from.
I'm not supposed to eat this many eyes. My doctor told me to watch my cholesterol.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, I think we've established he doesn't talk, so he's definitely just like the looks of the show.
Yeah.
Even though like the other guy is very good looking anyway.
Hun, do you know anything about beholders? Have you heard?
No.
So a beholder, so they are these like giant floating, they're normally super intelligent, like hyper intelligent things with all of these eye stalks, and every eye stalk has a different high level spell.
Gotcha.
So like depending on what eye stalk he shoots at you, he can like petrify you or insta kill you or like ice ray, like all these crazy different things. And they're like normally an ultimate big bad.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying, but this guy is really cute.
Yeah, this one just uses all of his high level spells to help with cooking.
Right.
I think he needs like just cute teeth.
Aww.
Yeah.
His teeth have been dulled down. He's just like, I gotta get that flavor.
But that wasn't even like a painful thing. It was just like through years of taste testing. So
He's
here's
so excited.
here's
I
where
think he needs like a tongue.
Gotta get that
Well,
little,
well, I
little
feel
bump
like
of a
when
tongue.
you draw your beholder,
Okay.
He
I'll
can
give
have
him
a tongue.
lump.
yeah. So now in the world of like fantasy D&D
is
stuff,
it a goblin?
yeah, you can't be picky about what you eat. You just got to take what you can.
Yeah.
So like you
Oh my gosh.
Dobie, no!
you eat your goblin.
Master is
I feel like
Dobie,
this
what's
guy
up?
can make anything taste good. Though.
Well, that's the thing. Like with proper preparation and seasoning, like even the little gobbo leg tastes pretty good.
Oh yeah, you just gotta bring it around.
And maybe that's what he cooked here.
paprika.
He took some gobbo
He
leg,
took a leg! No!
and this one's just like left for
that is
after.
Wow.
it's like weirdly cute.
Oh, a dismembered goblin.
And
Aww.
you know, a lot of people like
Oh.
octopus and stuff. So we have.
Is that a baby Cthulhu head?
What are these things called?
Tendrils? Tentacles?
Kraken.
No.
Cephalopods?
It's a monster. They're usually like psychic. They have like
a mind slayer.
yeah, it's a mind flayer.
Mind flayer, that's
I know
right.
that because of Stranger Things.
Which is like these are so expensive when you order one of these because it's just so hard to kill the mind flayers.
Oh yeah, they are dangerous.
So that's like a top of the line expensive
They suck out your brain.
meal.
He's got no rope. He's hanging by mental power.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
You
gotta let him drip.
Little ruffle on the cloak there.
That's beautiful.
And
I
just
like the idea that it's a little fire.
a little controlled fire.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy. You pointed out the frying pan is driving me nuts. I gotta adjust the hand so it looks like he's holding a handle correctly.
You could have just taken it, transformed it, rotated.
Oh, that's true.
That easy stuff. That's doing an easy mode.
Those are the next level pro tips
Yeah.
when you really want to step your game up. Alright, and we'll just finish the counter. Maybe...
Is it an island or is it like a table?
Yeah, I think it's more like an island. That's a bad cutting board, but there's the cutting board. Maybe he does that like cool thing where like he gets a lot of new countertops all the time anyway. So he just like sticks the knife right into it. He doesn't care. He's gonna set up shop in a different town soon anyway.
Okay. So wait, it's a live show.
Yeah.
Okay, so he just sets up in the street and he just like starts doing it.
He's just like, hey everyone, I'm here to teach you how to prepare the monsters you killed yesterday.
Is he like a household name?
Yeah.
Like, do people know? Like, when he comes to town, people aren't running away from the beholder because they're like, Greg, oh my god,
It's
sign my shirt with your eye.
It's Chef. What's a good fantasy name? Chef.
Fart.
Hi.
Fantasy. I don't know. Chef
Okay.
Phantom. The Phantom of the Chef.
Chefaniel
Chefaniel.
Oh.
I like that. Chefaniel.
Cunningham.
Chefaniel Cunningham.
Yeah, that's Chefaniel Cunningham.
That's really good.
And that's weird because that's also the class name. Like, there's a lot of Chefaniel Cunninghams.
No, I feel like when you
I
become
feel
a
like-
chef, you have to take chef and add the last part of your name.
I think I might have.
Oh,
I think
kinda
I might
like
have.
Pig Latin.
I accidentally got away from the whole this is a D&D class thing.
You just
It's
made
okay.
you just made a character in the world.
It's
I think I
alright.
just
This
made.
is the epitome of the chef class.
I just made a little chef, and then I wanted to draw some
You're like
monsters
the
that you
leader
would
of the
cook.
chef
Yeah.
guild.
Once you get to max level, you can like become Chefaniel Cunningham.
Oh, maybe that's the tragedy. Like, this guy. That's the level 20 meal. So like,
oh no!
Oh.
you do farm to table, but you just raise the beholder from like when you're level 1 until you're level 20, and you're like, all right, little guy, I've been making sure.
No.
Oh god!
It's
Because that,
like a Lenny from like a Mice and Men kind of thing.
I
It's
feel like
sad.
that's always been the hardest part of being a farmer is like raising your own food, and then
Yeah, beholders age really slowly. So.
Chefaniel Cunningham eventually comes and just takes your
Oh,
beholder.
no.
Oh man!
And no, let's get rid of that.
What?
I don't
No! This is canon.
No,
I
no,
can't unsee.
no. The
this
DM just-
tragic ending.
The DM erased
The
it.
DM contacted a god, and the god brought him back. Surprise!
No, I feel like I need to name him so we don't get rid of him. Okay, what's his name?
I don't know. I
I
feel
mean,
like
I
you
kind of
need...
named him Greg. Just
I
like,
did name him Greg.
Oh,
Because
did
when you were level 1, you didn't think you'd be playing it for this long, so you were like, whatever, I don't care what my beholder's name is, it's Greg. Aww, I love you.
There we
You
go.
can't tell when he says it, but when you see it, it makes sense.
It really just sounds like oh.
Yeah, all right, that's it. That's my
Aw,
that's my
I
chef.
love it.
That's
Did it.
beautiful. Alright, and we'll show a picture of all of them together. Oh, look at them all. These are all great
Oh.
pictures.
They're
They're
colored.
good. Yeah, they are. Wow, look at those vibrant colors that we're all seeing.
That was a good color job.
Alright, and as we end, every family draws is with some overlapping audio.